Year to date in Pierce County, car break-ins are up nearly 30%. Burglaries at businesses are up 45%, and stolen cars are up 111%. But even if a suspect is caught for one of these crimes, they most likely will not go to jail.
We have enough space in the jail. The problem is we don't have deputies to work those other spaces where we could house more inmates.
Sergeant Darren Moss with the Pierce County Sheriff's Department tells me there are 2,000 beds in the jail, but the department only has staff working to fill about a quarter of them. Out of 262 corrections deputy positions, right now there are 55 vacancies. And Moss tells me the department expects that number to grow to 75 vacancies by year's end. Moss says it's a staffing crisis.
Our deputies are working double shifts 2 to 3 times a week.
Some of the reasons for the low numbers, Moss says, are corrections deputies going to different departments with better pay, leaving the profession altogether, and burnout is not helping matters. According to the numbers, in July, there were 188 times corrections deputies had to work mandatory double shifts. In comparison, in January of this year, there were 65 instances of forced doubles, and in February, there were only 9. Because of these low staffing numbers, most misdemeanors and even some felonies do not mean jail time.
And everybody will tell you that they do want people held accountable for the crimes they're committing. But if we don't have anybody willing to step up and fill these roles, we're going to have to continue to operate at a lower staffing level and a lower inmate housing, which is not going to be good for the community, where we're going to see more booking and releasing.
Moss tells me if staffing levels continue to decline, more drastic measures may be considered.
We need the help from the community to recruit people to work in this profession.
Reporting in Pierce County, AJ Janavel, Fox 13 News.
The training needed to become a corrections deputy is about 3 months. In comparison, it takes about 10 months to a year to become a sheriff's deputy or a police officer. Well, yesterday, Seattle Mayor Bruce Harreld chose Adrian Diaz as his pick for the permanent chief of Seattle Police.
Diaz served as interim chief for more than 2 years following the retirement of Carmen Best. And today, the chief joined us on Fox 13 News at 6. We covered several topics, from his vision for the department moving forward to recruitment and retention and the concern over rising crime rates around the city. Everything from property crime to sex crimes, assaults, and shootings.
My focus is making sure that we are addressing the violent crime. It's not a priority when it comes to property crime and property damage, theft, etc. We want to make sure that we're still doing that work. However, we have to really focus on the areas that are driving a lot of violence.
Now that Mayor Harreld has selected Diaz to be the city's permanent chief of police, the appointment is contingent on the city council approval. No word yet on when that will